and a little warm up.
In Hawaii, some days aren't complete without a beer on the beach or a golden sunset. But recently, it was the sweet melodies of my new friend Brian that set the ambiance of another island day in the life of a mermaid.
Same, we all have gifts, we don't all have the same gifts, because if we all did, it'd be boring as heck, wouldn't it? When you go down to the belly, put your money in your socks. In the belly, put you on the right horse. Get us back in the island. That's the other thing that music does, is it works on the other side of your brain, and it makes you more creative. So when you go back to doing whatever your 9 to 5 is, you see things from a different perspective, and it's reinvigorating. So even if you don't earn a dime professionally, it still pays for itself. Okay.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Thank you.
You're very good at what you do. What's your name?
Brian.
Brian. Jenna.
Jenna, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
And
you.
who do we have photographing us?
We have my girl Leah,
Hi.
all the way from New York.
Hey.
Yes.
I lived in New York for
Yes.
about 10 years.
Did you play in New York?
No, actually I didn't. Let's see how to explain this. Long and strange trip, okay?
Okay.
By the way, I follow the Grateful Dead, but I'm not a Deadhead. I'm a
Okay.
musician who likes what
Okay.
they do.
Yes.
And there's two things you can get from the Grateful Dead. Jerry Garcia in particular. One, you can learn how to be a really good musician, and two, you can learn how to kill yourself. So pay attention to the musician part.
Yes.
you know?
Pay attention to the art. Pay attention to the art.
Exactly.
And listen to your heart. That I feel like that's part of what you have to do, is make sure you drown out the outer noise and really listen to what's life's telling you.
Yeah, I do a lot of spiritual work because I have to, before I sit down to play, I've got to clear myself of fear, resentment, and guilt, or non-acceptance of anything. If I can get that stuff out of the way, then you're right. Then I can pay attention to what's coming from the heart, because when you like, you're hearing me play a lot of this, a lot of it's improvisational, because it's based on what the Dead did, you know. And you're playing, and you have to listen to what you're doing to react to it. But if you're so blocked up here, you'll never hear it.
So when you pick up the guitar, what do you feel?
Well, once I clear all the human crap and get spiritual, then I feel like you would if you were surfing a wave out there. You know, you feel one with nature. You really do. You know, and it's like I come down here. I was born and raised here in Hawaii. I was born in the same hospital as Obama and Bette Midler.
You're one of the greats. You're one of the greats.
one of the was the twins. I'm the other guy. But life is funny that way. You know, it's like part of it is, there's an old saying: if you want to make God laugh, tell him your plans. You can make plans, but you can't plan results. And you just got to be open to what life brings you. And that's what this is. And it's right now. I've been working on singing recently. I go on YouTube, and they have this gal.
That's how my brother learned. My brother learned how to play the guitar through YouTube, and it's such a great resource because it gives you so many ways to practice your art. It gives you so many ways to put your face out there and put your voice out there and really pursue your dreams and build a following and build
You guys
an empire.
Your generation is really lucky because you've got that tool. We didn't have that growing up.
So, for you, how does music become an art and a way of life?
Okay, well, it's funny because I never really thought of myself as an artist. But I did, like Jerry said, it's okay. Being in recovery, we all are obsessed. We've got obsessions, usually with like taboos and stuff. And once that obsession gets removed, then you've got these other healthy obsessions, like you put your energy into your passion. A lot of it is following your dream. It's as crazy as that sounds. You know, if you're in tune with what turns you on and you follow it, like musicians, they always told you don't quit your day job. You know, do some work so you can finance yourself for your craft, your art. Go explore the world, and then you can always go back to school, right? I mean, make arrangements with your school so that you can come back. Don't burn your bridges, okay? And just get much experience learning and growth and development, and then when you're ready, you can always go back and get the credential, or if life works out and you click and you get something else, then you don't have to go back. So, you know.
And I never have to look back.
Right.
Because you know what I like to eat? A mermaid.
Okay.
That's my thing.
All right. Well, Okay, as long as you can feed yourself, right?
Yes, and I
All
can't.
right.
I put food on the table.
Okay.
Look at where I'm at right now. I put
Okay.
food on the table. But Brian, it was so nice talking to you, and it's actually his birthday tomorrow.
Oh.
So let's all wish him a very happy birthday.
Happy
Thank you.
birthday.
And I said that he reminds me so much of my brother. That's what caught my eye. He reminds me so much of my brother because my brother learned how to play the guitar. He taught himself, and he taught himself in a place far, far away from home. And he pursued his art, and he pursued his passion. And it was actually my brother's birthday yesterday. And I love you, Jonathan. Happy birthday.
Oh, happy birthday.
Oh, sweet mama. Daddy, Scott, babe.
You can enjoy Brian's wisdom and toe-tapping tunes at Kaimana Beach Park. And if there's one thing I learned from this passionate soul, it doesn't matter if you believe in God, the universe, or Jerry Garcia of the Grateful Dead. If you have the power to believe in something, you have the power to believe in yourself.